Hi, I am Matty-O.
And I'm Justine.
And we are My Morning Hangover on My Morning TV.
Yay.
Soon to be MyMorningTV.com. Soon. Alright, today we're going to talk about birthdays with you like usual. A few different things in the media as well as some My Morning Story news. Justine's going to start it off, I think, with birthdays.
Yes. Today, actress Juliette Lewis is 38.
Who's that?
I don't know Juliette Lewis.
I like her name. It's pretty.
She was in The Other Sister.
A woman movie, maybe?
Oh my gosh. She was also in... I'm trying to think of something she was in.
Life?
She was in Old School, too. She played the girlfriend in the beginning.
She's hot.
Luke Wilson walked in and
remember her being
caught
hot.
her with the guys and all that.
No, never mind. Wrong one.
Oh,
she's okay.
Anyhow, moving on down the birthday list. Jujubee is 27, and if you don't know who Jujubee is, she's a drag queen, also a season 2 contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Is she dressed like Boston. A bumblebee in any of her things?
No.
Then why name herself Jujubee? That makes no sense to me.
I don't remember. You just have to look that up, I guess.
What do you think when you see Jujubee?
It's pretty cute. And the next person's birthday is Prince William. He's 29 today. And
do you guys know who he is?
You guys don't know who he is.
He's the guy that's 29 years old today, that looks like he's 49, who just married this really hot, broad chick that has even a hotter sister. So, anyway.
I don't think she's that hot. I think she's average looking.
I don't even know if she's seen the sister. I just know I think she's hot.
She's like a 7, maybe.
The wife or the sister?
The wife.
Put the rock on her finger, she's an 11. I don't care what you think. Anyway, the next thing we're going to talk about is the news. And I'll talk about that a little bit with you today. Jackass, Ryan Dunn, dead. Know why? Because he was being a jackass. He was drunk while driving. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. According to recent reports, he had sent, twit pics, I think, or
so you're saying
something.
You're saying he deserved
of himself drinking. I did not say that. I'm just saying, drinking, driving, no go together.
It's better than him killing somebody else.
That is true.
So I'm happy
but still,
that
it could have probably been prevented. Right?
Yeah, learn don't drink and drive. And the next thing we're going to talk about is Megan Fox.
Yes.
Justine?
Well, Megan Fox, I just think she needs to learn to shut her mouth. You know, she's sitting there talking about Michael Bay, the guy who basically got her the fame she has. No one probably would know who she was if it wasn't for the Transformers movies. What? Anyway, she's going around saying he's like Hitler. He was terrible and difficult to work with. But
he's a Nazi.
Then again, who is Michael Bay again?
Wait,
he's making all this money. He's been in the business for how long? And you're,
Is Megan Fox Jewish?
I don't think so.
So if he is
I just feel like she's still getting her toes wet in the industry, so why are you going around talking like you're on Nicole Kidman or Halle Berry status where you've done a bunch of movies and people know who you are? You can't just go around talking about people
But not only that, if he is like Hitler and she's not Jewish, what does she have to worry about?
Right. This is true.
She is remarkably hot.
But that has nothing to do with talent, let's face it.
But I think if Hitler looked at her, he'd be like, yo, man, I ain't killing that.
Anyway, she's an okay actress, but my whole thing is, why go off running your mouth, okay? When you could have been doing the new Transformers movie, getting your check cut. Unless this guy was harassing you constantly and all that, I don't see what the big deal was.
She better be breaking up with the other guy because she's way better looking than he is.
Well, they have some new blonde girl taking her place pretty much now in the new movie. Which
I'd be like, yo, man,
missed out on that. So.
I want Megan. She's hot.
Well, nobody's going to work with you when you're being difficult and you're going around talking crap about him. I mean, that's only natural. So.
I'm just saying, if I was the guy in the movie, if I was the movie character in Transformers, why would you pick a blonde over Megan Fox?
That's true. I mean, she is good looking.
It's not a believable plotline no matter how you twist it at this point. You give him like the hottest actress in the world, and then boom, you're going to flip her for some blonde? She better be breaking up with him. That's all I'm saying. If not, the movie's completely fake.
Well, the other thing is, too,
forget the Transformers.
Megan
the
Fox
Transformers
really done
are more realistic than their relationship.
Besides Jennifer's Body, which was okay. It wasn't that great of a movie. I don't know if you saw that or not.
What movie?
Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox.
Megan Fox had another movie?
Yeah, and what's her name? Why can't I remember her name?
To me, that's unrealistic, too, because, again, she's not the greatest actress in the world. I will, however, continue to buy her Aquafina
she was in that, too.
Donation stuff.
Anyhow, I just think, all in all, in summary, Megan Fox was stupid to open her mouth talking about Michael Bay because she could have been getting a fat check right now and lots of publicity.
It's Michael Bay.
Right.
Like he sung sitting on the dock of the bay. The next thing we're going to talk about is Keith Olbermann. He's bringing his TV show back. So you Democrats out there and liberals that love The Daily Show, I'm telling you, if you missed out on the Keith Olbermann show, you missed out a lot. No, you didn't. But he's bringing his stuff and his 1.1 million viewers to Current TV, which is a startup company by guess who? Al Gore.
Ooh.
Who is also a what? Hardcore liberal. So they're basically taking some liberal dude to a liberal TV show. Talking about condensing your audience.
Big Al. All right.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he is.
And he's divorced.
Yes, he is.
You know why?
Which means my chances just got better. Nah,
He's got a lot of money
every night.
He's got a lot of money. He's liberal. You know, he'd be under the different color thing, you know.
Yeah, but if I had to be with him, I'd probably be drunk 92% of the time.
I'd have to be on...
He seems like the kind of guy who doesn't know how to shut up.
I would probably have to be on ecstasy while I was high.
Just give me some vodka. I'm good.
Outside of that, guys, no more talking about drugs. They are bad for you. We do not recommend them.
But if you're going to use them, do it in moderation.
And at your parents' home.
Yes.
That way somebody can take you to the hospital.
Don't do it in the backyard, because someone might see you.
The next thing we got to talk about is my morning story. A lot of news for you guys. We were absent last week because every 4 weeks we're off, but on top of that, I was busy as crap. Okay?
And I was PMSing.
This happens to most women.
Yes, it does.
True story. But let's go further into detail. My morning story is going to be coming out with a book called Morning Stories.
Yay!
Maybe the beginning or volume 1, whatever you want to refer it to. But it's going to be a compilation of a bunch of different stories from the first 2 years My Morning Stories have been in existence. And so far we have most of the authors picked out, but we want the book to be about 120 pages, so I'm still going through some works. Right. So if you have a story or two that you know it's really good that you want it to be in the book, submit it to My Morning Story, and we'll read it. And if we like it, you know, it still has a chance to be in the book.
Yes, 2 of our stories will be in there. Mine is called Up in Smoke. It's very NC-17, just so you know.
And you said 2 of your stories?
No, just 1.
Oh.
Up in Smoke.
Up in Smoke was very good, and I will be including one of mine as well. But what the main thing is one of yours.
Yes, we want to know what you're all about.
Another thing to talk about with you is that when you can pre-order this book is probably by the end of June. Mm-hmm. We're hoping to have all the imaging done for it, and that way you can pre-order it, and we can hopefully have it printed by the end of July.
Yes, that is the goal. We're in the editing process right now.
That takes time. Last thing I want to talk about is the author of the week.
Woohoo!
Justine, who was the author of the week?
That would be FalcoKickasss. Not to be confused with Kick-Ass the movie. Though his name could have been based off of that. I don't know.
Is there a movie called Kick-Ass?
Yes! How could you not have seen Kick-Ass?
No!
Nicolas Cage is in it.
I should have seen it if it was Nicolas Cage.
Oh.
Nicolas Cage is a great actor, and I recently seen his Sorcerer's Apprentice, which got horrible reviews, but apparently I liked it.
His hair fascinates me. I'd watch his movies mostly now just to know what kind of hair is he going to have.
Because he was bald for all of his life, and now he's boom. He just grabs that long hair back, and you're like,
bam.
How do you do it so fast? Wig.
What is his worst hair do you think he's ever had in a movie?
I don't know. No, hold on. Leaving Las Vegas.
Ah, yeah.
If you haven't seen Leaving Las Vegas, it's a fantastic movie about a drunk trying to kill himself by drinking in Vegas. It's fantastic.
I don't know if we should be referring that concerning what happened to Ryan Dunn.
He didn't drive anywhere.
Oh, well, there you go.
I believe he bought a plane ticket by hacking off his watch. Then while I was out in Vegas, he met a stripper or a hooker They fell in love. It's a great movie. I'm telling you, it was a great movie.
That's funny because I hope to do the same thing in my life. Fall in love with a hooker. Get married in Vegas.
Usually they are pretty good looking. But go back into FalcoKickasss, the author of the week, submitted a story called Lucifer's Temptation in the Wilderness.
Definitely a must read. And
it's a little long.
It's a little long, but it's good. It's worth it. Some of the best stories are lengthy. You know, you might get to the point where you're like, oh man, it's ended already. I can't believe it.
If you have 20 minutes out of your day, take your time.
Yes. And don't be offended because, yes, it deals with Jesus and the devil.
Who's that?
Who is Jesus and the devil?
I've heard of Michael Jordan. Is that Jesus? All right. That's pretty much all we have for you today, guys.
Yeah, it is.
That's it. I am Matty-O.
And I'm Justine.
Over and out. That's the wrong hand, Matt. It's the wrong hand.